Good evening, my YouTubers. This is Dan Drepsky as your cameraman for this new updated video for December 21st, 2021. Today's the actual first day of winter. That's why I got the bed sheet, and I got rid of the fall sheet because fall is officially over. And now we have to go through the winter business for an exactly 3 months and 90 days, or 93 days, depending how cold it gets or something like that. And these are the VHSs I got last week. Some of them from the flea market, some of them from the thrift stores, like between the Goodwill or Salvation Army. Yep, Christmas is around the corner, but eventually soon I'll be going to like this new places to look for more VHS tapes I can sell and keep them. Okay, let's start with one of the VHSs I got from this week. From my thrift store, something like that. Let's start with the Daffy Duck cartoon tape. It's a public domain. This has got to be from Classic Video Library when it's been distributed by Good Times Home Video and In Kids Classics. This is the 1989 release. This one came with no box, and now I gotta sell this right on eBay. Now I got some the Dick Tracy VHS tapes. These Dick Tracy cartoons are from the early 1960s when UPA made them, and these Dick Tracy cartoons are so racist. Like one of the characters from the Dick Tracy series, or Jiu-Jitsu, Hebo Cowrie, Hemlock Holmes, and Go-Go Gomez. Not the villains, like Stooge Villa, Mumbles, Pruneface, everybody from the Dick Tracy comics. And this is the first volume of the Dick Tracy cartoons from Paramount, the Communications Company series. Came out all the 13 volumes came out in 1990 on VHS tapes. During the 1980s, it was from High Tops Video of these Dick Tracy cartoons. One of the good episodes on this first volume, I'm not going to tell you all of it, I'm going to tell you some. Two Heels on Wheels, Taco Tango, Red Hot Redding Hoods, Snow Job, and Elephant Caper. Dick Tracy calling Jiu-Jitsu. This is like an ex-rental VHS tape from the video store. Now I have to check the print date on it. Printed it on the 24th week of 1990. And I'll be selling this on eBay very soon. Because these Dick Tracy cartoons on VHS tapes are hard to find. Here's volume 2 in the series. Dick Tracy calling Go-Go Gomez. One of the episodes on there I remember is the oyster caper they have on volume 1 of the High Tops Video Dick Tracy tapes. Hotel her Hero something. Then Rocket, the Boogie of Loot, and the Parrot Caper. 1990 release. Show you what this tape looks like. Now I want to give you like an update. Here's the Christmas tree. Wish you Merry Christmas. This tape is printed it on the 25th week of 90. Now here's Dick Tracy Volume 3. Dick Tracy calling Hemlock Holmes. The character of Hemlock Holmes has a Cary Grant accent. And there's like Itchy and Paris. One of the villains in those Dick Tracy comics. One of the episodes I know have horse race chase. Then like the Hawaiian guy, the onion ring, and the ruby of Hamstern. And you know, back in my day, when I was a teenager, I used to have one of the Dick Tracy cartoons on VHS tapes, and label's been tearing off. And this tape was printed it on the 24th week of 1990. But I still have the Paramount is pleased to bring you our feature presentation. It goes right into the FBI warning screen. They started doing that since '89. Here's like the original Dick Tracy from the 40s. Dick Tracy meets Gruesome. Yep. That was played by Boris Karloff. These are the ones that made from RKO during the 40s. It was released in 1947. It has Boris Karloff and Anne Gwynn. This is the 1990 release from Burbank Video, recorded right on LP. This is considered to be a public domain. And I forgot to tell you, the Dick Tracy cartoons, the racist cartoons, they're permanently off the TV because they don't show reruns on that anymore since they took it off over 30 years ago. Because like the racist characters for Go-Go Gomez, Hippo Cowrie, Hemlock Holmes, and Jiu-Jitsu, something like that. And around that time, they had like the Dick Tracy movie that stars with Wharton Bailey and Madonna. Yep. Now here's the 1987 Family Home Entertainment release of The Bear Who Slept Through Christmas, starring the voice of Tom Smothers as Ted E. Bear. The same Tom Smothers was the Smothers brothers, like Tom and Dick. This is the 87 reissue. Originally came out back in 1983 in those Family Home Entertainment big fat boxes. This tape was printed on January 2nd, 1988. Probably this tape was recorded on the EP format. And here's something I can sell on eBay. The very best of the football Follies. This is the 1988 reissue from NFL Films when it's been distributed by Fox Hills Video. And this is the Sports Illustrated cassette, and this tape is not original. This is a reprint. I have the 1985 release of the Best of the Football Follies. And I even have the reissue of it too. The one that happened on my the other channel. Hold on, I'm having trouble with this tape. The next one we got here, a Golden Book video of the 3 Bible stories. One of them are Noah's Ark, David and Goliath, and the story of Jonah. The story of Jonah. I mean, these Golden Book stories came from like the original Golden Book publishing during the 40s and 50s. 1986 release from Golden Book Video. I'm going to look for the print date on it. This is a pretty good condition. God, I love living in Pennsylvania, something that you don't see anymore on those VHS tapes. And here's the 1989's Driving Miss Daisy. This tape has no box packaging. It stars with Jessica Tandy, the one who was married to Ewan Curran. Then stars with Dan Aykroyd and Morgan Freeman. This is a pretty good movie, and I'll be selling this right on eBay. And here's Alfred Hitchcock's Family Plot. It was made in 1976. This is the last film Hitchcock ever directed in 1976. Stars with Bruce Sterling and Barbara Harris. Originally, this movie came out on VHS in 1982 from MCA Videocassette Inc. And this is the 1986 reissue from MCA Home Video, part of the Alfred Hitchcock's collection, around that time when Marnie was first released. This tape was printed on July 10th, 1986. This is an ex-rental. 38th week of 86. Now I got here some Charlie Chan films that stars with Wharton Oakland and Sidney Tyler. That star with Charlie Chan in Paris in 1935. And this is the early 89 release from Key Video's Charlie Chan collection. And it comes with the clues like who murdered someone, but I'm not going to tell you all the details. Here's the promotion card for the Charlie Chan collection. Each title was about $19.98 retail back then. And this tape is not original. This is a reprint in '90. And this tape was printed it on the 38th week of 1994. Someone bought it in Suncoast or San Goodies around Pennsylvania back in the '90s. And here's another one. Charlie Chan at the Wax Museum in 1940 with Sidney Tyler. Okay, my number 2 son. This is a mystery, like to find out who murdered someone. Yep. The promotion card of the series from 1989. 1990 sticker label reprint, and this tape was printed it on the 42nd week of 1994. I gotta fix this. Now I got the last Charlie Chan tape, like Charlie Chan and Rio, also with Sidney Tyler as Charlie Chan. But I like that number 2 son. 1989 release from Key Video. This is the mystery thing, who murdered someone, but I'm not going to tell you all about it. The promotional card for the series, 1990 sticker label print. This tape was reprinted it on the 41st week of 1994. These are the ones I'll be selling on eBay. I got some other VHS tapes I got also for this week. Here's a Holy Grail VHS of Still of the Night with Roy Scheider, the one from the Jaws movies. Meryl Streep from the Kramer vs. Kramer and Deer Hunter. It was made 1982 from United Artists. Originally, this is in a drawer box packaging from CBS Fox Video. I rent this out when I was in New York in 2007 at the tape store on Rockaway Boulevard. Yep, this is a pretty rare and hard to find. Something I don't see anymore when I lived in New York. And here's the 1981's wild comedy of the Porkys. And they made exact 3 Porky films. The first one was 1981, second one was 1983, then the third one was 1985. When Kim Control was in there. And this is the CBS Fox Video release. This gotta be a reissued in the late 80s. And this sticker label was from '90. And this tape was reprinted it on the 33rd week of 1995. I have my own copy of the original Porkys in a CBS Fox Video drawer box packaging, and it has the 1979 FBI warning screen at the end of this tape. And I gotta fix this. Yep, I got a Secret of Meyer, Thorn EMI HBO video release. It stars with Thomas Holorn and Fred Ward and Kelly Preston. The most complicating, funny American movie since Beverly Hills Cop by Angela Jordan Constantin or something. I can't pronounce it. This is the clamshell. This is an ex-rental. Made in 1985 from Orion. And this is like an ex-rental. I have like another copy of this. And this one has no print date on it. I'll be selling this one on eBay. We got some more VHS tapes in this update video. Great Balls of Fire. This with Dennis Quaid as Jerry Lee Lewis. Set place in 1956 when he was a rock singer, just like Elvis Presley at the time. Made from Orion Pictures 1989. This is on VHS in late 89 from Orion Home Video. Here's the ink label. This is an ex-rental. Doesn't say no print date on it. Here's Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy. I saw this in the movies in 1996. It was a remake of the original Nutty Professor with Jerry Lewis in 1963. Yep. This is a pretty good movie, and I saw this in the movies back in '96. James Corbin was in it, Larry Miller. Yep. And this is the late 1996 release from MCA Universal Home Video. Show you what this tape looks like. And this tape was printed it on the 44th week of 1996 when I was 12 years old. The next one we got is The Fugitive. This stars with David Jansen. The Final Judgment Part 1, Part 2. Good Times Home Video, 1986. Originally, it came out from World Vision Home Video in 1983 or 84. And there's a sticker label of what it looks like. And it has the CBS Fox Video FBI warning screen from 1984 on the beginning of right on this tape. Now I got here is the movie stars of Paul Newman in Fat Man and Little Man. The story of the armament people who changed our world. This film co-stars with John Cusack, and Laura Dern. And this is from Paramount, the communications company in early 1990. This is the next rental tape. It has the preview like Let It Ride. It starts with Richard Dreyfuss. This tape was printed it on the 17th week of 90. This is the next Blockbuster video rental. At the time, Paul Newman was 65 years old I think he was 64 in 1989. We got here a little Nina, something like that. Stars with Sidney Poitier. It was made in '88. At the time, he was 61. River Phoenix from Stand By Me and the Mosquito Coast. Made in 1988. For RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. Co-stars with Richard Bradford. You might know him from The Untouchables. He was an Irish cop. Beats the crap out of Sean Connery. This is the late '88 release from RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. Show you what this tape looks like. Sticker label from '88. And this tape was printed it on I'm looking for a print date on this thing. 36th week of 90. What we got here, like a kid's classic release of Sergeant Preston of the Humor. That's one episode starring with Richard Simmons. Simons. I don't even know about the Western show like my dad does. This is a 1985 release from Kids Classics when it was distributed by Good Times Home Video. No print date on there. And here's The Best of Two Ronnies. This is a British comedy. Was made in the 70s. Gotta be in 73. And this is from CBS Fox Video in 1988. And this tape is not original. The sticker label is missing. Someone must have put some writing on there. This tape was printed it on the 35th week of 1991. And you know, this tape, somebody must have taped over the preview of one of those BBC comedies. Even like the Flory Towers that has with John Cleese in there. I think I showed you that on my other previous update videos I did. Next one we have here is Too Much Sun. It stars with Robert Downey Jr. and Eric Idle and Ralph Macchio and Angela Martin. This is released on VHS 1991 from RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. This is an ex-rental. And this tape was printed it on... It's got to be printed it on the 40th week of 91. I think it's the 10th week of 91. I'm not that sure. Some idiots must have played around with this tape and damaged it. And here's the NFL video release of Crunch Time, 1986 release, and it shows some good memorable football scenes, just like with the. And this tape is a reprint, got to be from NFL Films and Fox Hills Video when it's been distributed by Media Home Entertainment. Crunch Time. Next one we got is the foreign comedy called Men, filmed by Doris Deppy, something like that. It was made in 86, and this is on VHS, gotta be from, this is made in 80-something. This is on VHS from 86, from Visa Home Video, in a clamshell. This tape was printed it on... This tape was printed it on December 18, 1987. Sticker label, Next one we got here is D-Jarble. I can't pronounce the name. And this movie has with Jarman Smith and Shelley Withers and Claire Bloom. This is some kind of like a drama movie or something. It was on VHS from 1984 from NGMUA Home Video. It was made in Canon Films release. Yep. This is an ex-rental. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. I had to take care of something. We got more VHS tapes I got here. I, the Jury. It was made in 1981. It stars with Armin Sassit, Barbara Carlar, and Alan King. And Paul Sorvino was in it too. CBS Fox video release in early 1983. Show you what this tape looks like. This gotta be from early 83. Afterwards changed it from 20th Century Fox Video. Now I got here like a mystery movie called Jack's Back. It was released in 1987 from and it was on VHS from 1988, released from Paramount Gulf Western Company after when Paramount celebrated the 75th anniversary. There's the sticker label, ex-rental tape. This tape was printed it on the 39th week of 1988. And here's a movie that stars with Michael Caine. Is Holocaust The Convicted. Based on the book by Robert Lemons, a suspense package bestseller. Yep. It was made in 1985 or something from Thorn EMI Films. And this is on VHS from Thorny in my HBO video. However, this tape might be a reprint. X-rental tape. That was when they changed it to HBO Canon Video. Printed it on August 11, 1986. I checked the tape out. It has no deftone at the end. And here's here's like this adventure movie on VHS called Cerebral Attacks. It was made in the 70s. Yep. This is like the French James Bond movie that stars Roger Hannon, something like that. Show you what this tape looks like. Doesn't say any distributor. This is just a mystery. And here's one of the good films of 1942, the year when Casablanca was made, was Mrs. Manager, that stars with Greer Garson and Walter Pidgeon, directed by William Wilder. And one of the greatest motion pictures ever made, the finest film yet made about the present war by the New York Times, 1942. Yep, this is a 1989 release from NGMU Way Home Video. This is part of the films of Greer Garson and Walter Pidgeon teamed up during the 30s and 40s. Somebody tear up the label. Doesn't say any print date on there. Yep. And here's Discovering Scotland. This is like an educational video that was released in 1991 from Reader's Digest Association. Probably the library used to have that on VHS too when I used to look around. Here's the sticker label and end label. Doesn't say any print date on it. The last VHS tape I got here is teaching the merchants of the Major League Swing. This is like a baseball lessons. From 1990, 12-year-olds, 1991, 13-year-olds, 1992, 11-year-olds of AA National Championship teams. Yep. 1986 release. And I gotta find what company this video cassette was made. I can't pronounce it. And now I got here one of the bonuses I have for this week. I got something when I was in what, Dad? I'll be right down. And this will be continued, and I'll be I hope you enjoy like part 1. I'll be back for part 2 shortly. Thank you.